Greetings, friends!
Greetings!
Greetings and welcome back to the basement.
Woo!
So we got tagged by Alavax Gaming to do the gamer tag. So there's 21 questions we're going to answer. I'm going to answer all of them. Sally's going to answer when she can. She had to look over the questions and she probably can't answer every single one.
Mainly because I didn't grow up playing games.
Yeah, where I play games from forever.
Yeah. So I will ask the questions.
She'll ask questions, I'll answer them, and
I will answer if I can answer the question.
yeah, so that's what we're going to do.
Yep.
So without further ado,
Let's get started.
let's get started. Number one.
Number 1. What is your all-time favorite video game?
All-time favorite video game. Man, that's hard.
Which game did you play the most?
Which game? Well, that's hard too. I don't know if I have one.
Okay, then pick like top 3.
Top 3. Kerbal Space Program, Minecraft, and something to do with racing.
Alright.
Because I played Gran Turismo specifically because I haven't played it in years, come to think of it, but I used to play like only that because it was the most realistic racing game I could play at the time on PlayStation. So yeah, that was before PC simulators got really good. Next.
Alright. Next question. What is your current favorite video game?
Current favorite video game. Well, I'm having a lot of fun with Dirt Rally, but I also usually have fun with Minecraft. I'm not sure if it's my favorite. Kerbal Space Program is still pretty awesome. It's all the same answers. Racing, Minecraft, Kerbal Space Program. Next.
What is your favorite video game genre?
Ooh, that's tough. So it's probably, again, racing or sandbox games. I seem to really enjoy sandbox games. Like Minecraft is a sandbox game. Kerbal Space Program is a sandbox game. There's a lot of the same games popping up right now, come to think of it.
Yeah. Those are becoming popular, too.
Most off-camera, I probably, like, off of YouTube videos, I play our racing games. That's just because I don't make videos out of them. Or I don't make a lot of videos out of them. I also play, well, I guess I also play a lot of Minecraft, not in YouTube videos, but usually streaming, generally with Rocco. I don't know.
All right.
Complicated answer. That wasn't an answer. Next, I should be a politician.
Next question. How long have you been playing video games?
Since forever.
Like, for as long as you can remember?
Yeah, so I have an older brother. He's 7 years older than me, and he had every single game system pretty much growing up. So when I was born, we already had everything. And before my brother was born, my dad had an Atari 2600 and like Pong and everything. Still got 2 of them, 2 2600s that work right now. Yeah, he bought them new.
I don't know. I remember having a game console when I was like really little, like at like age like 5, 6, 7. But there was a time in between that we didn't have a game console at home, so we really didn't play a lot of games. Mainly because my parents weren't very big on it, so certainly a lot less than Ruffles.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
He probably really started playing games in college.
When I met you.
When she met me. Bad influence, this guy.
Okay, next question. What's the first game you ever played?
I have memories from a long time back playing various games on Atari, but like we also had a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis at the same time. I think that was the era of like when I was first forming memories was probably Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and I remember playing all of those. Original Nintendo I actually didn't play a whole lot because that was kind of that was like phased out by the time I was playing games. The first game that I played a lot of hours myself, like just myself, was probably Pokemon Blue. Because I remember getting that. I had Pokemon Blue and this Pokemon Blue cartridge within reach of where I was sitting. Believe it or not, I just reached over.
On this Game Boy.
Game Boy, that is not my old Game Boy. That was a later Game Boy that my brother bought that I stole because he doesn't care about it anymore. So I just kind of sneakily.
Yeah, I remember you had another one that was like
it and
rectangular, right?
Yeah, I had a Game Boy Color. Next.
What game have you clocked the most hours into?
Wow. So fortunately, the games that I have to spend the most time don't record that, so I don't know.
So that's a fortunate thing?
Yeah, that's a fortunate thing. There were I did multiple races in Gran Turismo games where the race was 12 hours.
Whoa.
Like multiple 12-hour races, some 24-hour races. You know, you like a race for like 6 hours and pause, come back the next day. I would do that a lot. Kerbal Space Program, thank you squad for not recording or not showing me how many hours I played. I don't have a Steam copy. I have like an old school pre-Steam copy, and I haven't migrated to a Steam account, so it doesn't tell me. Minecraft also. I think Minecraft can tell you, but I don't want to know. Probably hundreds and hundreds of hours each game. Thousands of hours, probably.
What's your longest gaming session?
What's how long people stay up when they wake up until they go to bed? It's probably that.
Can't believe your parents let you do that.
What?
You had some very nice parents.
Definitely 12 hours. Minimum. But that was like before adulthood. Now I can't do for more than... If I do like 2 hours now, I run out of time.
Yeah.
And energy. Jeez,
Right.
When I was 12, I had energy. I could just play video games forever. Next.
Who is your favorite game developer?
That is a good question. Well, Squad makes Kerbal Space Program. They're pretty awesome, but they only have the one game, so it's hard to say. Bethesda makes a bunch of good games, but I haven't played any Fallout games. You know, Blasphemy. There are a lot of small developers that I like, but a lot of them only have one game.
You do realize so far you didn't really give an answer to a question.
That's
Really?
me. Can't give an answer.
Who is your favorite hero character from a game?
So, I don't play a lot of games with storylines in general. I don't
You
know
played
a
a
lot
lot
of
of Elder
heroes.
Scrolls.
But in that, you're the hero. So me, I'm my favorite hero from the video games. No, I got nothing. I got nothing. Me. I don't
Okay, you.
know. The guy, my character in Skyrim. He's
Okay, how
my
about
favorite
this
hero.
one? Who is your favorite villain?
Same problem as the last one.
Because you don't play storyline games.
Because I don't play storyline games. Favorite villain? Creepers? Creepers suck. I hate them.
Yes,
They
creepers.
only exist to blow up my crap.
Yep, their sole purpose. Blow up our crap.
Ruin me and my stuff.
Who is your most hated character of any game? I can think of a few annoying characters, but I don't know if I hate any of them.
Can you pick a villain?
A villain?
You played Final Fantasy X. Who was the villain?
I can't remember.
The guy's dad, what was his name? Jecht?
Was it? Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
But he was kind of a tragic character,
Yeah.
not so much a straight villain.
And I don't think I had a hated character. I mean, I can think of like characters that were really annoying, but like I don't think I hated them. Anyway, next question. What gaming systems do you own? This one you can give the answer to,
I
right?
give a lot of answers to this.
So what do we
So
have?
growing up, my brother had a bunch of gaming systems because he was older and like would work and have a job and get them. My first gaming system was PlayStation 2, which is over there right now. I can look at it. Actually, that's not my PlayStation 2. That's my cousin's PlayStation 2 that my uncle
yeah.
gave me. My PlayStation 2 is in about 50 parts in my parents' house full of cat litter at the moment. But it works. It does work. Then I have a PS3 down there,
Down here.
which I don't know if it's currently on or not, but I tend to leave it on for months on end because I'm a big dumb. So I have a PlayStation 2 over there, currently using it as a bookend, not even as a console. PlayStation 3 down there. The Game Boy Advance that you saw from earlier.
We have the 3DS
A
XL.
Game Boy Color somewhere. PSP. Sony PSP.
And 3DS.
And a
XL.
3DS. But that's upstairs at the moment or something. It's not here. Mostly Pokemon games on that too. That's like the only really Nintendo franchise that I go for. There's an answer. The villain that I hate the most is the guy from Pokemon Blue, whatever his name was.
Oh.
Gary? I don't know. I think
I thought Gary was your
I
rival.
named him. Yeah, he's the rival, villain, whatever.
Oh.
I named him Jerkwad, so I'll call it Jerkwad. He's my most hated villain.
And you actually also answered the next question. What was your first gaming system?
I actually answered it incorrectly. It wasn't PS2. Now the thing was, my Game Boy Color. I had a Game Boy Color. It was lime green, and I had, again, Pokemon Blue. Was my only game I played for hours. I had a bunch of Pokemon that were level 100.
Wow.
I think my Pokédex was up to like 148 or something.
When it was like total
I-
150, you get 148.
Yeah, I had a couple of Mews too. Thank you, Game Shark. Cheated those guys in.
I think the first gaming system that our family ever had was Super Nintendo. Because I remember watching my brother play Super Mario a lot. I I didn't feel confident that I could do it. I felt, to me, Super Mario was too hard. So I would sit there and watch my brother play it for hours. We had other games in it, but I think Super Mario was the one that we played most often. So that was the first game system that we had. What's your favorite gaming system and why?
Console? Favorite gaming?
Wait, is PC a gaming system too?
I don't think they mean PC.
Oh.
If PC counts, then it's definitely PC.
Definitely PC.
My favorite.
PlayStation.
The PlayStation franchise I've played more of probably than any other.
Yeah, because we don't own a Wii or a Wii U or...
The 3DS is pretty cool, but I wouldn't call it my favorite.
I think PlayStation.
PlayStation. PlayStation 4 would be neat, but there really aren't any good racing games
Yeah.
out for it, so I haven't bothered. That was really the only reason I got PlayStation 3. Was for racing games.
PlayStation 4, they made it and they're like, oh, but you can't play on your PS3 games on it. And that was a big, stupid move, I think, on their part.
And the steering wheel controller that I have down here that you've seen in a couple of videos, that is plug and play. I plug it right into a PlayStation, works perfectly. PlayStation and PC.
Do you prefer to play guy characters or girl characters?
I generally pick guy characters because I am a guy.
I pick girl characters because I'm a girl.
Perfect. We did a playthrough of Resident Evil 5, and that's what we did. But
Yeah,
even in games like Skyrim, where you can just do anything, I usually pick the guy characters.
I always pick a girl.
Although I think in the older like Oblivion, there was like one of the classes. If you were a female, you had more magicka. And if you were male, you had more
Was
strength.
it Breton?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So like, I guess there are strategic differences, but
I don't know, I always like girls.
when there's no strategic difference, I usually pick a guy. Generally big, muscly with like a beard or mutton
Yeah.
chops or something ridiculous.
I like my gaming characters to resemble me. That's
I
why, like,
don't.
if you know the game Oblivion, I always went for, like, Breton, because I
Oh,
can,
they know Oblivion.
you know, I can make them have dark hair, you know. Although, like, I remember in Skyrim, you picked the Nordic guy, and he looked like you, just big and burlier.
That's because it was just an ugly blonde guy with a
blonde
beard.
guy.
Of course he
Yeah,
looked
but
like me.
you could have given him green eyes like you and beard like you.
I always picked Nord in Morrowind, though.
You
Could you do eye color in Morrowind? I don't think you could. Just
You
face,
always went for physically strong person.
face paint, because
Yeah.
you don't have to like strategize. Can I do this fireball and still have enough magicka? No, you just go up, axe, club in head, end of fight.
Always
Fixed.
name them Stabby.
Stabby Jr., Stabby the Third,
Because when we played Diablo, you
Lord Stabbington.
went for a barbarian, which was like a really huge, burly guy, and I went for wizard, and she happened to be Asian with long, dark ponytail, and I like that too. Okay, next
I
question.
like smashing things.
Do you follow walkthroughs or do you play through on your own?
Always on my own. The last playthrough the last walkthrough was
Resident Evil, I think.
the first Resident Evil game. No,
Oh.
Resident Evil 5.
Yeah.
So when we were playing it together, we bought the book that had like all the secret things in it, so we could kind of do that. But otherwise, I never, I never buy the walkthrough. I just do it.
Yeah, I think generally I like to do a walkthrough because I have a tendency of missing little details and missing like secret things maybe or even Easter eggs. So like, and I like to go through walkthroughs. I didn't finish it, but I played Final Fantasy 13 with a walkthrough. Not all the way through, but I do use a walkthrough often. Have you ever been to a gaming convention?
No,
Nope.
never ever.
Do you think you want to though?
It'd be fun. I mean, at the same time though, we lived in Boston for 3 years and never went to PAX East.
Nope.
We even had a friend who was organizing like buying like hotel rooms in the city, so we wouldn't even have to drive home afterwards.
What game are you most excited for to come out in the future?
I don't even know. I don't even know a lot of games. I haven't played
Final
enough games that
Fantasy
are out.
7.
Okay, Final Fantasy 7, the remake.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know. That Adventure Craft game's kind of neat. The one we've played a bunch of and recorded a bunch more of. That's not officially even alpha yet, I think.
Oh yeah.
Automation, that's a car game that I'm probably never going to make a video on, but I'm definitely buying it at some point. It's a car design game. I used to want to be a car designer. Glad I didn't, because I would have been like junior year in college when General Motors went bankrupt. Or no, I would have been like a freshman. It was basically like I got to college and, oh, surprise, the economy's gone. Like, oh, glad I didn't go into car design.
Oh yeah.
I would have been like, hey, you want to hire me to design your car? And they're like, nope, we're all getting fired.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
We're out of money, sorry.
What's your best memory of a video game?
See, that's a hard... These are all hard ones. I'm so indecisive, I can never come up with an answer. It would probably have to be sometime when I was playing a game with friends and we did something. Like, I can...
That's very specific.
I know, I can't... Back in the day of the original Xbox, a friend of mine had an Xbox, and I remember going to Blockbuster, a rental store. Yeah. Could rent a game. And I think we rented Prince of Persia or something. And we basically just traded back and forth. You know, I'd play for a while, get tired, hand it to him. He'd play for a while, get tired, hand it to another guy. And we'd like go around and we beat it in like one sitting. Basically. Which took a while. It did took a long time, a lot of Mountain Dew, a lot of pizza. But we worked hard and believed in ourselves and we beat it. And that was kind of fun. I don't know if that would be my best moment, but it certainly struck a chord and I remember it.
Yeah.
Even though I don't talk to any of those friends anymore, which is sad, because they're still pretty cool.
I did something similar to that with Final Fantasy IX, which is one of my happy memory. That's like, I think we were in middle school, and my parents let us buy a PlayStation 1, and we bought Final Fantasy IX with it. And my brother and I would go back and forth playing a little bit, so I'll play for a while, and then he'll play for a while. And, like, that was really fun.
In college, our friend had a whole bunch of video games. Our friend Drew, who has a YouTube channel that you should go check out, he had like one of those old school like folding things with all of the CDs in it, and he had every single Final Fantasy game ever made. And we would hang out in his dorm room, me, Sally, and him, and she played all the way through Final Fantasy X.
I was going to see that too.
It took
that memory.
2 years. I think.
No studying.
Freshman, sophomore year, because we weren't playing like 24/7. We were just playing when we had time, and we were in college. And we beat the game. That was the first and only Final Fantasy game I've seen played start to finish, and I didn't play 1 second of it.
I played it.
I did fall asleep a lot in his room on his bed, which is kind of awkward. But it wasn't too bad, because he's really clean. He likes having a clean...
He was really nice.
He was very nice. He had a lot of cool stuff around. He had like the wall scrolls and everything. If you watch his videos, he does vlog videos. There's a link somewhere. If you watch his videos, you know, you'll see some of his memorabilia in the back. And his dorm room was awesome, just like that.
Yep.
It was good. And he also would have a TV
lot of
with
fun.
like... We'd watch like Conan O'Brien at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Good memories. College was awesome. I really don't want,
Go to
want
college.
that to be over. Go to college. But real life sucks. Forget real life.
What's your worst memory of a video game? Like one that made you want to rage quit, got you angry and stressed out?
I don't rage quit very easily.
Did anything make you angry though, or stressed out, or like unhappy, or?
Hang on, I'm gonna take a look at my shelf over here.
I can't think of one because I didn't play a whole lot of games. I do have a tendency sometimes to rage quit, but I can't say that I had a really bad memory of it though. If I played more games, I might have had a bad memory of it, but I guess that's not a bad thing, is it? You can just say you didn't have any bad memories.
Oh, I definitely did. Well, generally, like, if the game was going bad and I was having not a good time, I would just stop playing the game. Like, long before... Like, I'll find one I like, and then I'll play that one for, like, 1,000 hours before I move on to the next one. But there are definitely games I've played that were disappointing.
Disappointing?
I can think of one disappointing game, or disappointing memory. So I had the Pokemon Blue cartridge from earlier in this video, and back in those days they didn't have flash memory to save anything. So there's actually a little battery, a little watch battery inside that saves your game. And mine, after 5 years, this happens to all of them, mine went dead. And I lost my save with all of my Pokemon on it. And when I realized that, it was like I died a little inside. I have since bought... There's a special, like, screw there. Yeah, there. It focused. Why is it focusing now and it wasn't before? So I bought the thing to remove that screw, took this apart, cut out the old battery, because it's soldered in, and jammed in a bigger one. So there's actually a bigger save battery in this thing than what's supposed to be. I ordered the normal ones from Nintendo with like the insulation around it and all that. And I can solder too. I know how to solder, but I didn't. I just jammed in a bigger one, just kind of the case back, screwed it down, and there. Hopefully it'll save for another 10 years.
Are you saying in 10 years when you're in your 40s you're going to be sad?
I'm not going to be 40 in 10 years.
Okay, mid-30s. No, late 30s.
In 10 years when I'm... Do you know how old I am?
Next and last question.
Ooh.
Ooh. Which video game character do you see yourself as? Or if you had to be represented by a video game character, who would it be? And why?
You know that guy in Muddy Heights?
I don't know what Muddy Heights is.
Good.
I think for me, I would choose Yuna from Final Fantasy X. She was the... You know what? It was so long time ago. I forget what her title was.
Summoner?
Summoner. Yeah.
I didn't even play it. How did I remember? I never played that game once. And I still remember that.
Even in college, I made her costume.
She did.
To dress like her. And like, I even like, she has her hair parted like
Painted
on
the
the
thing.
right. So I like even like did this. And then like dyed my hair, but no one noticed.
Wah,
Because my
wah.
hair is darker than hers. Hers is
Painted
brine.
the skirt or whatever.
Yeah, you helped a lot because
I made like the tassel thing that you like hold with like the beads hanging down. There were like parts from a dryer and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I, don't know
I
where
have
it
an
is now.
inside source for appliance parts, and they were used heavily in that costume.
It wasn't very well made, but
It was pretty nice. Looked better than my costume. I just put my kilt on.
it's because you never tried.
I always put on the kilt and put on my t-shirt that's black and in white letters it says "Got Kilt," and then my like the kilt socks with like the little flags in them, and that's it. That's my Halloween
I
costume.
think the one year that you didn't wear a kilt was a year that I made you dress up as a group, and I wore a short wedding dress, and we walked around like
Yeah,
a
see,
bride
she was
group.
trying to get this wedding ring early on.
No, you can't think of a game character that might represent you.
No.
Why? You can pick like your Skyrim characters or your Oblivion.
Yeah, right. I can do that. You know, one of the Kerbal Space Program characters that's just screaming his head off the whole time because he thinks he's gonna die because I designed the rocket.
So not Jeb.
No, Jeb is
Bob?
brave.
There's Jeb, Bob, and there's
There's
third
Jeb, Pansy, and other Pansy. Those are and female Jeb.
guy that you killed.
Yes, I killed her. See, people die in my Kerbal Program thing. One so far. But I haven't launched the Jewel mission. You can bet someone's gonna die in there. So, like, I played a lot of Kerbal Space Program in my probably 1,000 hours or more. But I've never once done a Jewel 5 mission that didn't end with one or more Kerbals dead or trapped on a moon somewhere.
Oh,
Ever.
that's too sad.
And we're gonna try it.
If they're trapped in the planet, they're just to sit there until oxygen runs out. That's so sad.
No, their oxygen lasts forever, and they don't have to eat. So they're
That's
just going to be
unreal.
alone for eternity.
That's
So
so,
much
sad.
Alright, so that was our gamer tag video. All 21 questions answered by
Yep.
me, and slightly less answered by her. Now we got to tag 3 people, so we picked... It's hard to find people who haven't already been tagged,
Yeah.
and are also still making videos, which is kind of sad. But the 3 people we picked to tag are VG Dad, Video Game Dad. I'll put links below to all these people. Second, Ixon08. He's back making videos again. And 3, Drew. We mentioned him before. He was the Final Fantasy X guy.
Yep.
And his channel is the Cold Hard Druth. There's a link in the description. Link below. Also on our suggested channels page. So go check them out and go tell them that we nominated them.
Yep. Tell them to do it.
Yeah.
Gamer tag.
Yeah, so go tell them. Well, we'll probably tell them too.
Yeah.
But yes, those are the 3 people. So I hope you enjoyed watching.
Yep.
If you like this video, please leave a like. If you have a comment, please leave a comment.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this and gaming videos as well.
Yep.
So I'll see you next time. We will see you next time.
We will see you next time.
We will see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
What kind of question is that?
Rubik.
Of course he is.
Okay,
Reuben?
I'm
I
not
bet
saying
Reuben
you
is
shouldn't
delicious.
come. I'm not.
That's
But don't you think
Yeah.
it's a little weird to take him with you everywhere you go?
why.
You put
He
Reuben
kind of
on a
makes
Reuben
us look
sandwich.
I don't know.
Best friend.
That one?
Reuben is my best friend.
I thought I was your best friend.
Screw you. You
I
below a
didn't
pig.
mean to imply it. I'm glad